So far, just a lot of broken promises.
Well, San Diego neighbors say they are fed up with the condition of their street. They say years of runoff from a city stormwater system caused the damage you're looking at right there. But now that the road is crumbling, they say the city will not help fix it. Neighbors tell Team 10 investigator Adam Kristin trying to get in and out of the area each day is dangerous.
At the edge of Mission Hills, the panoramic views showcase the beauty of America's finest city. Each direction striking, like a painting offering a unique experience to people who have the privilege to call it home.
We purchased our house around 12 years ago.
Kristin Chapin says the decision to buy in this neighborhood is worth every penny. That is until she turns away from the view and looks at what's become of the street to get in and out of her house.
Seems really safe, right?
Kristin's not alone. This portion of Guy Street near the airport has become a problem for almost everyone living on it.
You know, because every time it rains, it deteriorates and breaks apart, and it all comes out.
Getting in and out at times can be dangerous. And not all cars can make it up the hill. Despite the almost constant requests for the city of San Diego to fix the street, the current answer is no.
They used to come in and we'd be able to use the Get It Done app and get patchwork and get other areas fixed. Now we are on deaf ears.
We'll get back to why the city's taken that stance in a second. First, let's talk about how Kristin says the street became such a problem.
There's a street directly above us here. And the street has a gutter behind all of the shrubbery here, and that gutter drains into a large rock pit. And that rock pit drains down, and then it comes over the surface of the street.
Kristin says the stormwater system at the top of Guy Street is supposed to be maintained by the city of San Diego.
They're supposed to keep up the maintenance of it, the upkeep of it, the follow-through of making sure that it's not full of plants.
This whole area, they're supposed to make sure this isn't full of plants and this is easily run off?
Exactly. The drain that comes in the top up there should be easily run off and should run and flow smoothly.
Doesn't look like it's clear.
No, definitely not.
Kristin says instead, when it rains, that area looks more like a waterfall. Instead of the water flowing straight down the middle like other streets in the area, large amounts of water go everywhere. Water cracks in time lead to potholes that look like this.
Okay, this looks to be about 4 feet wide, and if we're measuring from here, about 4.5, close to 5 feet long. Give or take a couple inches, this pothole is bigger than my 5-year-old.
A spokesperson for the city of San Diego says repairs to the stormwater system are coming this summer. That includes replacing stormwater pipes and infrastructure, including the building of a retaining wall. But the fixes don't impress Kristin.
Stormwater and the divisions have only shown that they have funding to be able to allow for the gutter to do exactly the same design that we currently have, which is to remove all of this, put a new retaining wall, and put a new gutter system in there, but still run the water over the surface of the street.
The stormwater repairs don't include any fixes to the street. The city says this segment of Guy Street is what's known as an unimproved street. That means it is part of the city's official street system, which is why Team 10 could find Guy Street in city archive maps dating back almost 100 years. There's also video of that exact portion of street taken by the transportation department in 1970. However, the city says because the street doesn't meet certain requirements, like not being graded or paved for drainage, any improvements proposed is the responsibility of the property owners. Once the street has been improved and built to standards, the city says then they'll maintain it.
When I moved here 30 years ago, this was all brand new and nice looking.
With requests for repairs denied, it leaves neighbors without much of a choice. Fix it themselves or risk their safety. So they've grabbed their tools, dug out the worst spots, and paid a contractor to fill them with concrete. What they'd really like? A new stormwater design and a new road.
It's the city's job, and they give us a 12 to 15-year runaround.
All right, get this. This problem isn't unique. According to a council memo that I found from 2020, there are 40 miles of unimproved roads and sidewalks, which potentially affects thousands of San Diego residents. As for the neighbors on Guy Street, their council member Stephen Whitburn told us he shares the frustrations of the residents. In a statement, he said in part, "I have asked that the long-awaited improvements on Guy Street be a priority in the upcoming city budget." Their District 3 office has diligently organized meetings with residents and city staff to provide updates on stormwater upgrades to address the ongoing issue. Adam Rakusin, ABC 10 News.
And Adam, I know we're highlighting Guy Street, but there's going to be a ton of streets.
There's a lot, yeah.
There.
We've got a lot to look into with this.
Thank you, Adam.